Yes!
Celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
No! Fuck!
もう少しだけあとまば
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. As the title suggests, and as you saw, we finally got an RE9 reveal. Now, after RE8 and RE7 and a lot of the remakes, we've been anticipating this for a long time. A lot of the more recent games, a lot of people have had problems with RE7. A lot of people love the horror, but a lot of people did like some aspects of the remakes with 4 and 2 because of the changes of the camera and actually wiring it back to the old school side of things, but changing it and modernizing it a little bit. Well, with this RE9 reveal, it does feel like they're taking elements from 7 and what they did wrong with RE8, where there was a lot more goofiness and it felt like a first-person RE4 clone. But with RE9, it does feel like they're taking a bit of a different approach, going back to form from the old-school Resident Evil games, taking a little bit from what they learned from RE7, and also what they learned from RE8, and continue the story away from the Winter Saga. Without further ado, let's actually break down this trailer. The trailer actually opens us up in a government building, so this was fairly unique, and we zero in on a character with blonde hair. Now, obviously, I thought this was Rose, but it kind of feels a little bit different, and actually, I was wrong, because this character is a daughter of a character from the actual Resident Evil series. Daughter of Vanessa Ashcroft, which actually opens the door for some very interesting and wider Resident Evil lore Easter eggs, and I actually get a sense of that throughout the trailer, with one of the FBI agents and her boss practically giving her a file that in a case that relates back to the death of her mother. And there is this mysterious hooded figure that kind of reminds me a bit of Virgil that actually does play a bit of a role in this story. And we see a little bit of some flashbacks, but also we do get a sense that we are going to be playing a little bit of a psychological and actual horror-driven story, and actually has some connections to family in the same vein as Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 when it comes to the Winter Saga. I do think that they're going to be pulling a lot of that when it comes to the character of Grace in this game. Moving on, we do get some environment shots, and we also get a sense that this is taking place in Raccoon City throughout a lot of different Easter eggs, and also seeing different environments. We also do get a bit of a shadowy look at the so-called main villain of this game, at least from what I can tell. We also move on and see some other shots, and we are in Raccoon City because we do see where the nuke went off, and a couple other shots in different environments. It does give me some vibes from the leaks of Resident Evil Apocalypse. We also go back to the original RPD that does look like it's modeled after the original RPD from the old games, but also taking some cues from the remakes, and we do get some senses of monsters, cops, and other various stuff. I am very much excited for this game, and I do believe that this game could succeed, taking cues from what they've already done before and actually mixing it fairly well. What they learned from the remakes and also the sequel games, and kind of doing something fairly unique, mixing those different styles all together. I do like what they are going for, and the turn to form from the horror genre is actually really cool, and I'm glad they're doing it. But let me know some of your theories in the comments, if there's any Easter eggs I missed, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, and also the like button, and comment some of your thoughts in the comments down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And also have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, noon, afternoon, night, or whatever it is for you in the world, and peace out. Bye-bye.